The last fight on UFC 324 we are talking about is in the bantamweight division. We have got Umar Nurmagomedov, ranked number 2, versus Deiveson Figueiredo, ranked number 6. This is the headliner of the prelims. God knows why it's not on the main card, because this is such a good matchup and a fun matchup. For both guys, a lot is at risk here. I think if Figueiredo loses, that's him never getting a title shot. If Umar loses, he's even got a bigger way back to the title. You know how we do it here. We're going to talk about one guy, then the other. So let's get straight into this. On my left, we've got Umar Nurmagomedov, 19-1, 2 KOs, 7 submissions, and 5 first-round finishes. You know, the record there stands out for me, 19-1, very impressive. The 7 submissions as well. He's part of, obviously, Khabib's team, the Dagestan guys. Very impressive. We're going to talk about his good wins on his resume. He's got Corey Sandhagen being his best one. That was 5 rounds. That was his first big test. You know, not fighting anyone in the rankings and then going straight to a Corey Sandhagen and beating him. That's stuff not many people do. And last time out against Mario Batista, another guy who is really underrated. Mario Batista was on an absolute tear through the bantamweight division, and Umar beat him. Also getting dropped in that fight. So it weren't like no pushover guy who, we'll give him Mario Batista because he'll beat him. No, Batista was a serious threat. And they're the only 2 good wins he's got. People, casual fans will look at that, he's only got 2 good wins compared to all these other guys and that. But let me just say, Umar is like an Islam. Islam Makhachev never had any really standout wins until he got to the title, really. He had a few. He did have a few, but he was avoided. No one wanted to fight Umar. And then eventually, you got people like Sandhagen and Batista who will take the chances. He's beaten him. He's only lost once in his career, and that was to the former champion Merab Dvalishvili. We know how good Merab is. That was his first title fight, going against an A-plus fighter, and he come up short. But it was a great fight, one of the best fights of last year. Some of the notes I've got for Umar, he's got experience now. He has that experience with being in there with the top guys, in the fact of a Merab, a Corey Sandhagen, a Mario Batista. They're 3 A-plus guys, and he's now got it. While before, he only went against Sandhagen. Didn't struggle against Sandhagen, but it weren't like the dominant performance like we've seen before. Then going in there with Merab, doing really well, and then Merab just doing what Merab does and overtakes. But now he's got the experience, what I like. I like it there. He's all-rounded. He's got really good striking, very crafty striking, and the fact of, he'll throw axe kicks. He'll throw these weird question mark kicks. If he needs to stand, he'll stand. He'll mix it in very well. He'll piece you up and then take you down with the Dagestani wrestling. That's what, I'm not going to say just wrestling. It's the Dagestan wrestling style. Khabib had it. Islam's got it. Umar's got it. These guys, the wrestling is different. Someone like a Merab, who's just a special fighter, is the only one to out-wrestle Umar. But yeah, I think Umar is definitely a guy who will become a champion. I think it's a matter of time. I see him as the next big Dagestan guy, to be fair, because Ankalaev isn't it anymore. Islam will retire in the next couple of years. Umar, he's 30 years old, obviously from Russia. Umar will be that guy. So that's all my stuff on Umar. He's definitely the future of the bantamweight division. He's only 30. He's still got another, 3-4 years in the sport. And if he stays active, fights 2 to 3 times a year, he'll definitely get that title. But on to my guy on the right, Deiveson Figueiredo, ranked number 6. 25-5-1. So 25 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. 9 KOs, 9 submissions, 11 first-round finishes. That's some impressive stuff. It really is. His good wins, he's got a lot of good wins. Some in flyweights, some in bantam. So in flyweight, he had Alexandre Pantoja. That's a massive win. That win has aged like fine wine, you know. Look at what Pantoja did, and Figueiredo beat him. Tim Elliott's a good one, good ranked guy. Joseph Benavidez was one of the best flyweights of all time. Alex Perez defended. He's got Moreno on there. They were his flyweight wins. So flyweight, he's got some good names on there. Then his bantamweight career, coming up facing Rob Font, beat Rob Font. Cody Garbrandt at UFC 300, and also beating Chito Vera. So some really good wins there for Deiveson Figueiredo. He's been around for a while. His losses, he lost to Moreno twice at flyweight. He's lost to Corey Sandhagen and Piotr Jan. So he's only lost to the best guys, you know. Lost to a former champion twice. Lost in another champion in Peter Jan and to Sandhagen. There's no shame in that. The notes here I've got for Figgy, he's got explosive power for a smaller guy. You know, we were on about earlier in the other video of O'Malley and Song Yudong. O'Malley's like a sniper. He's so quick, and I think that's where he gets the KOs from. But he has got power. But Figueiredo's is explosive power. He just hits like a truck, and not many bantamweights hit like a truck. Figueiredo definitely does. Figueiredo has got that power at any time of the fight. It doesn't matter if it's round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He brings it whenever. He's really good at jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu, in my opinion, is underrated. And he has got massive heart. He will scrap. He will go for it if he needs to. The Peter Yan fight was really entertaining, even having Yan hurt in the last round. So that's what I mean by he will go for it whenever. He is 38 years old, so he's definitely coming nearer to the end of his career. To be fair, there's not many smaller guys who fight to the age of 40 in the UFC, and he's obviously from Brazil. So, looking at both of these guys, Umar's, you know, the fresher, younger guy, but the experience definitely goes to Figueiredo, being in those absolute wars with Brandon Moreno, Peter Yan, Sandhagen, Chito Vera, Rob Font there, like wars I remember. But who do I think is going to win? I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I think Umar Nurmagomedov gets the decision. I think the UFC have given Umar the right thing in doing right. He beat Mario Batista last time. People were saying he deserves a title shot. No, he doesn't. I'm glad they've given him another opponent in Deiveson Figueiredo. It's a good name. It's a name he should beat. And yeah, I think Umar will win by decision. I'm not ruling out that Deiveson Figueiredo can't win. He's definitely capable of doing it. You know, last time out, Batista dropped Umar. Umar's also been dropped in another fight against some less known name. So I'm not saying he's chinny, but he can be dropped. And if anyone can drop it, it's definitely Deiveson Figueiredo. So I'm definitely going with Umar on this. I think most people will. But I'm not ruling out that Figueiredo can't knock him out or TKO him. But I think the smart option here, if you were a betting person, definitely Umar on decision. But that's my predictions, guys. That is the whole UFC 324 videos done, the predictions videos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This card is amazing to kick off the year like it should. It's the first one on Paramount Plus. The week after, we've got another banger, but we're in for a good night next Saturday. It's a week today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the predictions. I might be doing another video later or tomorrow, but it's definitely rather today or tomorrow, so stay tuned regardless. And I will catch you guys in a bit. Bye.